Hey guys, it's Billy from Kuribrohs here with Jason Woods on his top 8 Irish Nationals deck profile. So what deck did you play?
I played Floodgate Turbo.
Classic Scottish strategy.
Event was decent. I won 5 die rolls, and of the one that I lost, I was allowed to go first. So a really skillful event all around. Don't play this deck. 3 Rocky Boy.
Yeah.
So he's still quality because hand traps are cutting about and it stops the ray floating. But if you have to play against Goki,
He's not the best.
Game 2 fixes that allegedly, but not really. But I didn't play any. Shoutouts to the team. 3 reds, 1 green. That's blue. 1 green. Right. So basically, here's the script. This boy is fucked. He's better than Masterpiece. Draco got buffed this format, and all honesty, 5 monsters worked out fine. One of this is 5 Draco monsters. One of this is an additional name for like when your hands are only Draco engine cards as well.
Sure.
Worked out okay. I wouldn't main the Mellotron. Spells, that was 8 monsters. Fucked. Shoutouts to Gramps for the crisp ulti dualities. 2 shoutouts to Michael Forner, €40 a gram.
You cannot understand what that says.
And then Upstart. So yeah, I played only 2. There's a lot of stuff that you can banish that loses you the game.
Yeah.
I'm also a Mongol. Draco, spells. If you play any less of these, you're a Guffy. If you banish more than one of these, you also lose the game.
Of Heritage?
Of Disciples.
Or Heritage.
Either really, but Disciples, like, once you have this with another Disciples engraved, it's impossible to lose the ground. Once you like reduce your opponent's ceiling to where you're having a grind game, you can't lose. 3. I was wavering between 2 and another Maiden, but because you side stuff like anti-spell in order to like pop your own floodgates to push, you need to have a diagram established, so you need to see it as much as possible.
Sure.
So that's it for the spells. Now for the fun part. Fucked. This card was absolutely absurd. Rivalry isn't very good against Gozen, and if you're drawn at going second against Brandish, it means they can still do Kikari into Shizuku, whereas this locks them into the Skirm one. It stops your pushing sometimes, which can be a bit awkward, but I mean you've got like diagram and
just
that.
Another thing on this is with the Phantom Sky Blaster.
Yeah.
They can out rivalry.
Yeah.
But they can't out Gozen.
That never actually came up because none of my opponents played Sky Blaster, but theoretically it is
superior.
Draw this and you win the game. Draw this and you win the game. This was the best card in my deck the entire event.
Yeah.
Like every time I flipped this card, I won. It's good against every matchup, and I was considering maining D Fisher as well, just so that I could have a second copy of it. Then I could only get 1 of these for the event, but play 3 if you decide to play Draco for some reason. Then this would be great if I fucking drew it. Onto the extra deck, which I used all 15 monsters for all the time. Shoutouts to Vlad, shoutouts to Poppers, shoutouts to Vlad again. Strictly no taxis to drop off point. Here's me and my friends.
Who are your friends?
Is
that the entire cast of CCG?
This was the only extra deck monster I summoned all game, because against Nurse Burn in round 4 I had to Durandal a try and guess to not die.
Meta.
This theoretically outs Ultimate Falcon and also the entire Goki board.
Entire Goki?
Aye, if you can activate an effect and make a rank 5 against the Goki board.
If they didn't have the Goki board.
This never ever comes up.
But it's there.
This is quite cool, but it doesn't come up. This is quite cool, but it doesn't come up.
It's in the Bible.
Right next to Michael, it's in the Bible. Shout outs to Gramps. Right, so here's the script with this boy. I cited Metaltron, but then Billy has the audacity to tell me a few seconds before this profile that he had the free exterior I'd been looking for this whole time.
No, sorry, you asked me for specifically one crystal wing.
Mate, I'd like...
Not one exterior.
It was your fault for not asking why I wanted a crystal wing, you guffy. Only ever cherries this one. This is for cherries if you're playing against Brandish, and we have Sky Blaster, which is kind of cute.
And against like Trickstar, I guess.
I wouldn't bother citing.
But like, oh, sorry, it's in your side deck, not
yeah. Then this is because there's so many cards that are bad in your side deck that even though like ABC's a shit deck, you need the cherries in.
Sure.
And I play both of these because depending on the Goki hand, it's correct to hit either a Soul or a Firewall. So that's the 15 side deck. I like barely touched my side deck in all honesty. This never came in. Yeah, that tends to happen when you win every die roll. These came in quite a bit and I drew them a lot and my opponent never had calls. This was really good. So this
why'd you play this guy?
So against Trickstar and Brandish players that aren't on Sky Blaster and shit rogue decks like Altergeist and the Mirror, you just summon this and it's a win condition even though it's just really passive. Usually you're able to just like ask your opponent, can you out this, and with the new end of time procedure they just immediately scoop.
It's the Michael Farmer of Draco nonsense.
Wait. And then this was okay. It was better than like Wiretap or Iron Wall because it has value going second. You bring in a couple going first, depending on the matchup, as like additional judgments.
Sure.
Because like as long as you're comboing off, even if this is a dead card because it's not drawn evenly, it doesn't matter because you win the game anyway. I say comboing off as long as you're flipping floodgates. And then shout out to that Nadir video because siding patterns only let me side 2. I thought there'd be a lot more Goki this event, so I wasn't comfortable maining this, but I think in hindsight these would be rapid mained. In conclusion, shout outs to free Bobby, Takei, Kodak, Alessandro, free Lil Pete from Hell, bring back Jack Tomlinson's Da, Michael, it's in the Bible, etc, etc. Shout out Quartz, shout outs to Small Deck Gang, shout outs to Jason Woods. Nah, we don't fuck with tungsten around these parts. Shout out to Ghost Prison. Shout outs to the team, Shadow and Prison and Mirror, One Card Needle Fiber, Small Deck Gang, and shout outs to Dutch Golds.
Okay, thank you very much, Jason. Congratulations on your top.